I was pleased by the way our guys came out of the gate. We didn't play an entire game last week. We played decent in the second half, and we challenged our guys all week that we had a talented Pac-12 team coming into our house, and that we needed to play fast, physical, and fanatical in order to have a chance against them. And our guys had a good week of practice, and was proud of the way we played. And we were a little bit sloppy with a couple things in the first half. We had 2 turnovers. It wasn't until the second half that we righted that, and I think we ended up winning the turnover battle. But I think we have a good hard edge on our team, and I was happy the way we finished. Secondly, I was extremely excited for and proud of Robbie Rouse. Robbie will be the first one to tell you he knows it's not just him. There's been a ton of guys blocking for him, but for him to get the all-time record, especially the way he did it, what was it, a 95-yarder? Something crazy like that. I was really happy for him, and it couldn't have gone to a better person, a higher character guy, and so really happy that he got the record tonight. Any questions? That's it.
Coach, you got to be pleased with the overall production of the first half. 55 points, only 7 points in Valley, no minimum yards gained by Colorado. You have envisioned a better start both offensively and defensively?
Well, I don't know if I could envision a better start, but yeah, I mean, we clearly did some things in our field goal or extra point protection. They blocked one. A couple times on kickoff cover, we weren't covering very well, and we had 2 turnovers, and that's unacceptable. We fumbled the punt and we threw a pick. We can't do that. So we did some good things. I was happy and proud of those, but we've got to clean up the other stuff against. We got a great opponent coming up here. We got to play better.
What was the key to getting a lot of big plays? What was the key to getting that to happen? Something you saw exploit?
I think we've got some very talented guys on this team, and I think when you spread people out, you put our guys in space against guys that they got a chance to make some big time plays, and that's why I like this offense. I think when you get a defense on their heels, by the tempo in which we play, our guys are in great shape. Coach Bose and his staff have done a great job getting our guys in shape. Our guys relish this opportunity, and so you combine the X and O's of our scheme, Dave Schramm calling a great game, and very, very talented players. It all kind of came together today.
Coach, what is your estimation of the defense winning the turnover margin in the game tonight?
We won it 3-2, didn't we? Was it 4? Philip had 3, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Durant. Excuse me. That's got to be our signature. We preached to these guys since day one. We've got to win the takeaway battle, and our guys have done a good job of buying into that. And offensively, we had our first one of the season, and then in our special teams, we gave one up. We got to get that cleaned up, but I was happy with our production on defense, getting the takeaways, and especially the takeaway scores that Philip had.
What led to you guys such a strong start early on?
We've got good players. I mean, I think our guys have done a great job working their tails off. They believe in what we do. Again, when you put guys in space, and we've got very, very talented guys, you get them the ball in space, they've got the opportunity to make explosive plays, and I think they took advantage of this tonight.
You get up 21-0 pretty quick, when you still are attacking.
We're not going to stop attacking. We got in the second half, and we slowed some things down there because it was clear that the game was at hand, and I've been on the other side of this thing too, and we want to get everybody in the game, but we were going to huddle, and try to milk as much clock as we can just to kind of get out of the game, but until the game got out of hand, we're going to put our foot pedal to the metal and go as fast as we can and try to score as many points as we can. I got to put the regulator on Coach Schramm and tell him, hey, at this point we need to stop, and that's when we did.
What is it that you take most out of this game here?
I think our guys got confidence, confidence in the system, confidence in believing in each other, what we're capable of doing. We've got an excellent opponent coming up this week. We got another road game. We haven't won a road game this year. And so we need that confidence to go into Tulsa to be able to compete with them. They've got an extremely explosive offense, another talented team. I think they're probably picked at the top of Conference USA. It's going to take an effort like today to be able to compete with them.
You've been around for too long, but what makes Robbie?
I'm sorry?
What makes Robbie such a talented winning team?
Well, I mean, if you look at him, there's not much to look at, but he's got, he's not the biggest guy or the fastest guy, but he's probably got the biggest heart of anybody I've ever seen playing that position. He's got great feet, great vision, but probably more determination than anybody I've ever been around. And you combine that with he does have some natural talent. I tease him about that. He's a great back in this offense, especially. But it doesn't matter what offense he's been in. You know, he's been in pro style before and got a bunch of those yards. So I'm just really happy that he's playing for the Bulldogs, and sad that we only get him for one more year.
Any other questions for Coach?
What were your expectations coming into this game?
I expected our guys to compete their tails off. You know, I expected our guys to kind of build on the confidence we gained in the second half at Oregon. I expected our guys to compete like we were, you know, playing against Super Bowl champions. You know, I challenge our guys every week. It doesn't matter who we're playing. What matters is how we play. And was really pleased that our coaches did a great job of conveying that message to our players, and I really believe our guys are buying into that.
Coach, can you just talk a little bit about the offensive line, and especially the staff and how they were paved the way for Derek and all?
Well, you know, clearly, and Robbie will tell you, you don't gain the yards that we did, especially on the ground, without the offensive line playing really well. And, you know, we had some questions coming into this season. You know, inside especially, we weren't, you know, sure what the combination was. But Cam Norcross has been doing this for a while, and he really coaches our guys hard and gets those guys playing, and I think they believe in him. I think the product on the field demonstrates that. I was really happy with our O-line play today.
Was one of the strategies to really start off fast and try to be
That's, you know, the newsflash, that's going to be our strategy for the year. We're going to try to start fast and get people on their heels. So, yeah, breaking news. You know, we talked about this since day one. It's going to be fast, physical, and fanatical. And, you know, we need to start fast, and we've done that a couple games now. So we got to sustain that. And if you can get people on their heels, it makes it tough, and it makes it easier to play defense.
One last question.
Last week it was difficult to get touchdowns. You had to settle for field goals. Obviously that wasn't the case this week. So what specifically did you work on during the week to make sure that wouldn't be an issue?
Well, our offense did a great job of, you know, having third down emphasis this week and then red zone. Although we had a couple of our plays we weren't in the red zone when we scored, but I think anytime you're you know, deficient, you just go back to working your tail off at it, and our offensive coaches do a great job of, you know, finding out where our you know, deficiencies are and how to get our guys focused on correcting those, and I was really happy with our effort today.
All right, let's let Coach go and start.